All right, you all. I wanted to have a serious conversation with you this year because I really want to help people and goats avoid a painful and really difficult situation, and that's kidding. Please, last year I really expressed just a deep request of people who follow me online and are raising goats and doing that sort of thing. One of the most beautiful things you can do is help a goat have a baby and go through the whole birthing process and milk and all that stuff. It's a beautiful experience. But when it goes tough, it can be really devastating, both on your goat, the baby. You can lose them both. And it is really easy to learn how to take care of problems when they happen. And if you're counting on your person down the road or a vet or any of those things helping you out in that moment at 2:00 in the morning and showing up fast enough to create a solution, you are smoking crack. It is not going to happen. Please educate yourself. It's so stinking cheap to take that course and become more involved. And I'm saying this because honestly, I know at least 10 to 15 babies and 3 or 4 does that died last year, and their owners were devastated. And these were direct people. I said, your doe's pregnant, you don't know what you're doing, freaking get the course on how to raise it. I'll give it to you. It's not, I don't give a rip about the money. You need to know what to do if something doesn't go right, and you need to know how to go in and get babies. You need to know how to take care of them before they kid. Their nutrition is super critical to do right. And I saw last year so many goats suffering pre-birth, post-birth, during birth, and kids dying that it pissed me off. Do what you need to do to learn how to take care of your doe having a baby. This is a big thing, and I'm telling you, you get caught in that. Don't be like some of those folks I saw last year that knew it was available and just didn't do it. And as a result, their goat or their kids or whatever paid the price. So please do not be that person. Educate yourself. Go to PackGoats.com. Get the course on birthing. If you don't like it, I'll give you your money back. And if you can't afford it, tell me and I'll give it to you free. It's not about that. It's about making sure that you have the right information to help your doe through birth. It will help you tremendously, I guarantee you. On that note too, don't forget this time of year is when, you're going to begin breeding. And if you're breeding, breed late, breed October, November, breed further into the spring, especially if you're new. Make sure you're tracking the day that the breeding happens and you're doing the math properly. These big pack goats, if they're big, they have a tendency to be out to that 155 mark. If they're little, they have a tendency to be in that 150. And if they're medium, they're kind of in between. That's at least what I've found. And know the day they're going to kid and be there for them. Don't rely on your goat knowing what they're doing. I mean, most of the time they do great, but man, when they don't, it goes sour fast and it's bad. So be mindful of that, please. And honestly, my offer is sincere. If you cannot afford it and you need the birthing course, send me an email. I will send you it for free. This is one of the most important courses we have. So I hope you find this helpful. I hope you hear that my intentions are to be helpful and also not to be judgmental or condemning or any of those sorts of things. But I don't be that person that just neglects getting it done and getting informed and then having a bad situation. Be that person that's ready to the most of your ability before they kid. So hopefully you find that helpful, and take care. Mark Warnke, the Goat Guy, signing out.